Hello class, good morning. My name is Hannah. Today I'm going to present to you an interesting topic. Have you ever think of how you came into existence? How did my mom create me? How did I grow in my mom's womb? Right? Okay, so today this interesting lesson and topic is all about cells. Cells, not cells like this in a police station. Cells in our body. Cells is a small. We started as very tiny humans with just a drop of small things. You cannot see it until you use a microscope. Do you know what microscope is? Okay, so not these cells. In the police station, no, I'm not talking about these cells. I'm talking about cells in our body. But before I explain it to you, let us use this interesting video for you to understand better. Okay? So, we start with this.
It's time for the news.
We're talking about it says animal cells. As we all know in our English lesson, you remember we have animals, plants. Do you remember? So today we're going to talk about animal cells. Animal cells. You and dog is the same in cells because we all start at the same time. Okay? So we have plant cell and animal cells. So now we're going to talk about the animal cells, okay? H2O. H2O. What do you mean? What do you know about this? H2O is water in chemistry. Okay? So when you see H2O, don't be, what is H2O? It's equal to water. Okay? In science, we don't say water. We have our own language. It is English, but different because science is spatial. Okay? So when you see H2O, it's water. To cell membrane, this is to cells membrane, then allows only specific materials to move in. I know this is going to be too big for you, but I'm going to explain to you a little bit. In biology, we have what we all start from water, H2O, okay? So, when this H2O is coming to an egg, okay? So this is your mom's stomach. Then the water is coming. You see, they are running. Everyone wants to enter here. Then only this one wins. He is a winner. Then this means, then that is how you become a cell. Then this is cell. In cell, we have nerve cells, what we call neurons. Neurons. Okay, so now if I pinch you, do you know that it's the nerve cells that quickly come into your brain and say, hey, someone pinch you in a little amount of time. Then let's continue watching this. It's getting interesting, right? Let me get inside. He said, let me get inside. So the winner is here. So this is cell. Sorry, but humans are not allowed. Don't be crying. This is an interesting topic. It's the winner. Okay. Then they say the different parts of the cells are called organelles. I'm going to explain a little bit for you. Okay? So inside that tiny, tiny that you can't be seen until with a microscope, there, let us zoom it. Do you know how to zoom? In your own gadget, we have, like in a picture, you know how to zoom something. So now I'm going to zoom these cells to you. In these cells, there are a lot of parts of these cells. We call them organelles. Parts of these cells are called organelles, okay? So this week, in this thing here, we zoom cell. That small tiny thing. Mitochondria, nucleus, mitochondria. Okay, so in part of cells, I want you to memorize. You see, mitochondria. Okay, then we have nucleus, endoplasmic reticulum, and mitochondria. Here. All these parts of cells are growing inside your mommy's stomach. Cytoplasm is a jelly-like substance. If you go to 7-Eleven, you used to buy jelly, right? That the sweet thing. So also in your body, before you become big, there is a jelly-like substance which is called what? Okay. You see? The cytoplasm is a jelly-like jelly-like. Jelly-like substance. Let us study. So now, the baby inside is saying, let us study organelles. You remember what organelles is? I say, part of the cells. Organelles. So now we're going to study what are these parts of the cells. Welcome, my friend. Mr. Nucleus. Mr. Nucleus. Okay. Again, I forgot to write it. Remember? Mr. Nucleus. My name is Nucleus. So, in these organelles, now Nucleus is talking. Nucleus is talking to you, so that you get to know him better. Okay? You see, my name is Nucleus, doing the control center of the cell. I decided and control most of the functions going in the cell. This is what we call the boss. You know what boss is? The boss in the cell. Nucleus. Don't forget. You remember? He said being the control center. He's the control center. So he decide control most of the functions going into the cell. This is Mr. Nucleus, the boss in the cell. We are the mitochondria. Okay, so now let's know what mitochondria is. We already know nucleus is the boss. Is the boss. Control most of the functions in the cell. So now mitochondria is talking. Let's know what he's doing inside the cell. We are the mitochondria. We are the site for cellular respiration in the cell. You get that? Respiration. Okay, let's talk about respiration. Respiration. Okay. This respiration means everything that happens in your lungs, right? Because you inhale. Okay, when you're doing meditating, like you're doing that, these are respiration. So mitochondria controls most of your respiration in the cells. They say now they are bragging. You know what bragging means? Bragging is when someone feels big, that he is the best. So now mitochondria are bragging. Let's see what they are bragging for. They say we are the powerhouse of the cell because we release energy-rich compounds called ATP. ATP is needed for the functioning growth and maintenance of the body. Let us study about endoplasmic reticulum. Endoplasmic reticulums are also organelles. So mitochondria is the powerhouse. Powerhouse. Let me try and it's not working, so we have to sorry about that. Okay, so mitochondria, powerhouse, nucleus, the boss. Then now we are going to talk about endoplasmic reticulum. It's also organelles. Organelles is part of the cells, remember? Now endoplasmic reticulum is talking. here. The endoplasmic reticulum is the large network of the membrane-bound sheet. So, example, you have a phone and your phone doesn't have internet. So, endoplasmic reticulum is like true move. Oh, what other network here? I can't remember, but endoplasmic reticulum is like true move or AIS here. Very good network. This is endoplasmic reticulum is the large network of the membrane-bound sheet. So now they're talking about what they do. They say what they are, and now they are saying what they do in the cell. So now they say they help in transporting and exchanging materials between the various regions of the cytoplasm. Okay? What are they? Transporting and exchanging materials. Like now, if you peel your blood, so they helps in transporting. A lot is happening in our body, but we don't know. All we can see is what we can see, but in our body, a lot is happening. So this is just a tiny things in your body before you become a baby. Okay. Network endoplasmic reticulum. It helps transporting and exchanging materials between the various regions of the cytoplasm. So now they're saying we don't only have one endoplasmic reticulum. We have two. Remember, I'm gonna ask you sometimes how many endoplasmic reticulum do we have? And I can see A 1, B 4, C 2, D 8. So if you see this question, you have to remember, endoplasmic reticulum has two parts. Two types. This smooth endoplasmic reticulum that is so smooth. You know what smooth is? When you touch something, it goes like Okay? This smooth and the rough. You know rough is rough and smooth. So we have smooth and rough. You have to remember, and I can also ask you in this endoplasmic reticulum and see the types of endoplasmic reticulum is two. Okay, can you tell me what are they? Then you can say the smooth and the rough. Then I'll give you good mark. The smooth endoplasmic reticulum is now talking. He is saying, I help in the formation of lipids. You know what lipids is? I'm going to stop here. Lipids. Lipids are essential components of the cell membrane. The rough endoplasmic reticulum is the has ribosomes. These are ribosomes. Interesting. Ribosomes help in building protein in rough endoplasmic reticulum. So you see, protein is very important in our body. Okay, that's why you have to take eggs and meat and a lot of protein. If not, you're gonna be sick. Okay, building proteins. Okay, these are the happens, go to the Golgi apparatus. Okay, in our lab, I'm going to take you to see how many apparatus we have. So this is what we call Golgi apparatus. Don't forget, because when we're doing experiments, you have to know about that. Golgi apparatus. It's like a spoon. Interesting. They say the protein is processed in the Golgi apparatus. This is the postman, like a grab man with so this is him. This is all happening in a lab. Remember, because we cannot see cells, so now we are going to zoom what proteins. These are still the proteins, but inside the proteins it forms what we call lysosomes. Remember, I told you a lot is happening in cells. So these lysosomes contain powerful digestive enzymes. Okay, what are digestive enzymes? The digestive enzymes is, saliva is also part of digestive enzymes because, okay, now, imagine we do not have digestive enzymes in our mouths. How can these go into your stomach and you feel strong? Digestive enzymes helps you chew it. The saliva mixing the food. Okay, so what are called lysosomes. In cell digestion, remember this is still inside cell. I'm not talking about the whole body. Inside cells before you become big. Remember the protein and lysosomes. Now he is angry. The cells is damaged. Okay, what happened if the cell damage? Scary. If the cell's damage, it's very scary for you and I. Okay, remember, you know what cancer is? Cancer. This is a powerful. I don't like it, and I also know that you too, you don't like it. So when a cell damage, you see, when the cells damage and it becomes cancer. So the cancer can happen in your breast because breast also have a tissue, and in your stomach you have your brain. So eat protein, a lot of protein, so that your cell cannot damage. You must leave. He's running. This cells is damaged. Then the other cells, what we call protein and lysosomes, is coming to the powder and saying, the big cell is saying, this cell is damaged. Now everywhere is scared. Oh, you see? This cell is damaged. Oh my God. Can you see the lysosomes burst? After the lysosomes burst, digestive enzymes release. Okay, can you see? The digestive enzymes digest their own cells. So you remember the other cells damaged because there is enough of digestive enzymes, which we call a lot of protein. Remember, protein. So the other digestive enzymes run and say, oh, they come and help the other damaged cells. So that is why it is very, very good to have a good friends, okay? And don't fight with each other. Hence, the lysosomes are called suicide bags of the cell. Do you know what suicide is? If someone is angry and he doesn't love his life, you say, I'm going to hang myself. Why? So lysosomes, if you don't have enough of protein, the other cells is going to commit suicide. I hope you are getting me. You're not just looking at me. Remember, we're still talking about cells. Okay? And this is also in endoplasmic reticulum. The end. So this is what happened in animal cells. So next time we're going to talk about plant cells. This is only animal cells like cats or human being. Let's say human being, because we are also animals. And plants is like flower. Okay? So thank you so much and really appreciate you. And remember, we are going to have a diagram of cells next time because we are not yet done with the class. Thank you. Have a nice day.